Coming up on CityView, whoop whoop, APD's motorcycle cops are coming to a screen near you. Plus, keeping Austin green, sustainable, and electric. And we take you down the catwalk at the Asian American Resource Center. Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Allie Van Dyke. The City of Austin, along with Family Elder Care and the Other Ones Foundation, has launched a pilot program to provide labor opportunities for those experiencing homelessness in Austin. The program, called Workforce First, offers daytime employment opportunities like graffiti abatement and trail maintenance. Team members provide employees with transportation to and from work sites, lunch, and counseling services. The program also helps to connect individuals to services that meet their specific needs, like financial and mental health counseling.
We have partnered with a third-party nonprofit who identifies people in our community who are struggling with homelessness or finding work or are panhandling, and ask them if they want the opportunity to work for the city for the day. And the most important part about this program is just being able to provide the dignity that comes through a hard day's work.
The program is already at capacity, providing work for dozens of people. In a little more than a month, crews have worked more than 753 hours. The Austin City Council took actions at its November 29th meeting to ensure the city continues to be an environmentally sustainable and resilient community. The council voted to approve a resolution authorizing the city to participate in the 2019 to 2023 Regional Air Quality Plan. The city commits to a range of emission reduction efforts along 4 broad categories, including reducing air pollution from the use of personal vehicles, commercial vehicles, and power plants. In addition to taking care of the air, the council also approved Austin Water's Water Forward Plan. The goal of the Water Forward Plan is to ensure a diversified, sustainable, and resilient water future with a strong emphasis on water conservation. This plan will consider a range of strategies like water conservation and reuse, aquifer storage and recovery, and others. With hard work and community support, implementation of Water Forward will create a more sustainable, reliable water supply for Austin for the next 100 years and beyond. Austin Energy-proved electric vehicles are definitely not too cool for school. The city's electric utility partnered with the Austin Independent School District, ChargePoint, and Smart Charge America to launch its new EV for Schools program. The first of its kind in Texas, the program pairs curriculum about electric vehicles, green energy, and sustainable mobility with EV charging stations at 4 AISD campuses. EVs for Schools kicked off on a cool, sunny November morning at Atkins High School.
Well, it's important because we are working as a city to get to net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. And in order to do that, we have to work not only in the energy sector, but also on transportation. And so in order to do that, we need to get the whole community on board. So we would like to start influencing that, younger generation and bringing that into their culture. Electric vehicles, equitable access as well to all of our community.
EV charging stations are also installed at Lanier and Travis High Schools, as well as Keeling Middle School. Austin Independent School District will also be retrofitting 17 campuses to make them EV ready in the coming months. The program is part of Austin Energy's EVs Are For Everyone initiative. The Austin Police Department will be releasing a new series of short public service announcements to give Austin drivers some friendly driving tips and introduce them to their hard-working motorcycle officers.
Like, hearts, smiley face. Oh hey, I'm Officer Matt Revel with the Austin Police Department Motorcycle Unit. I'm here with your traffic safety tip.
The suggestions were designed by Austin Police Department's motorcycle officers who see and deal with traffic problems on a daily basis. These tips may be the most common problems our officers see daily, or laws drivers may be unaware of or unclear about.
Hello, sir. You didn't stop at that stoplight back there. I'm going to need to see your driver's license insurance, please.
The tips are ways to reduce crashes, improve traffic flow, and keep you safe. The Asian American Resource Center recently rolled out the runway for the 2nd annual Styles of Asia fashion show. This year's fashion show brought together 9 Asian Pacific Islander countries, showcasing traditional and contemporary clothing to celebrate culture through the lens of fashion. From Japanese kimonos to traditional Indian wedding clothing, audience members experienced gorgeous patterns, textiles, and colors. Local cultural organizations provided the models, and guests enjoyed cultural performances, red carpet photos, and boba tea.
Here, people who's attending here can see the rich culture of each country. So I hope, for me as a Korean, I hope everybody can understand more about Korea and see more of the Korean traditional clothing, and also from other countries.
For upcoming events and programs at the Asian American Resource Center, visit austintexas.gov/AARC. Have you ever driven along the Lamar Bridge underpass and wondered what the series of strange blue signs were? Well, they were a public art installation by artist Carl Treminsky. And if you've driven by recently, you might have noticed the signs have been replaced with an expansive, colorful new mural. The mural was created as part of Tempo Refresh, a City of Austin program in which artists are invited to reimagine or refresh public artwork in the city's collection. Artist Lori Frick invites us to look at data in a whole new way.
I have a background in high tech for years in tech companies and have an engineering background. And it's kind of funny as an artist because all that stuff seeps into the work that you make now. I looked at the data for the murals that visitors Instagram from Austin and color samples. All the really, famous iconic murals like I love you so much, or hi, how are you, or you're my better half. And so it's the colors in those murals make the patterns in the upholstery that Sherry Bingham from Iron Threads made. I mean, they're amazing when you look at them up close.
I wanted to put in these arrows that are everywhere on this. And so I did little drawings of arrows on my fabric. So it was like a whole lot of finagling to get all the pictures drawn and get where all the colors were going to be.
So you've got visitor data along the sides, you've got the murals that people Instagram, right, upholstery. But we wanted to give people a hint, like, what is this? And so the address below each sign is basically the location of the mural that we've color sampled. So it's a little bit like a scavenger hunt. I always thought Carl Treminsky's piece was about flow, right? That you were the flow and somehow you were underwater. And so I tried to work with those things and make those part of the piece. I mean, you don't lose the signs. If anything, it's drawn attention to them. I think art changes the way people feel about a place. I think artists have a story to tell. I think they have, a message. A lot of artists put it, really subtly into this visual work, and people can then feel it and experience it. But you don't need to go into a museum. You get to see this stuff every day.
All Austinites are invited to enjoy the new installation and to share photos with the hashtag AustinAIPP. To learn more about the Tempo Refresh program and other works in the city's collection, visit austincreates.com. That's all for this week's CityView. I'm your host, Allie Van Dyke. Our next episode premieres Monday, December 17th. Stay awesome, Austin.